Good morning, students. Let's start a new chapter, lesson number 11, Transportation in Animals and Plants. In this chapter, you will learn about the circulation and the circulatory system, what is blood and their components, blood vessels, and heart structures and function of heart. As you know, food, water, and oxygen are essential for all living beings for their survival. The food, what we eat, is first digested and then reaches to every cell of the body. Similarly, oxygen that reaches to lungs and finally transported to all cells of body. So, in the presence of oxygen, cell performs many metabolic processes. These processes release energy for various activity. So, one by one we will discuss about that. First, I am telling you about the circulatory system. As you know that in human beings, circulatory system carries blood from heart to different parts of the body and brings it back of heart. This system consists of heart, blood vessels and blood. In this diagram you can see also easily, this is a diagram of human circulatory system, and main part of circulatory systems is heart, then vein and arteries. So one by one we will discuss about that. But first of all you should understand about the blood, because blood is the main part that transport everything one part of the body to another part of the body. So first of all I am telling you about the blood. As you know that blood is a fluid which flows in vessels and helps to transport digested food, gases and waste products. And blood consists of the following four types of components: RBC, red blood cells; WBC, white blood cells; platelets and plasma. So we will discuss about that one by one, because these all four components are mixed inside the blood. First is RBC, red blood cells. You can see when blood comes from our body, any part after cut off that place, cutting of that place, its color is red. Actually it is because of RBCs. These cells contains red pigments. Red pigments means RBCs. That's why the blood color is red. Okay. Then, due to the presence of hemoglobin, blood appears red. Hemoglobin plays a very important role in transport of oxygen from lungs to cell. So RBC's role is very important in our blood. Second is WBC, white blood cells. White blood cells means they are white in color, but main thing is that these cells fight against the germs that enter in our body and protect us from the diseases. So WBC's work is also very important in our body. Third is platelets. Platelets are also a type of cells that help in clotting at the time of injury. If you will get any cut and blood is coming out from your body, you will see after some time one clot will be formed over there in your wound. Actually it is because of platelets. Okay, because when platelets will come with a contact of oxygen, air, and it turns into a clot form. Otherwise what will happen, the blood will not stop, and because of excess of bleeding human being can die also. So platelets work is also very important in our body. Third is plasma. Plasma, it is the fluid components of blood in which all type of blood cells remain scattered. Means it is a sticky, transparent fluid-like structure, and all blood cells, RBC, WBC, platelets, they are floating in the plasma only. Understood? So these all are the components of the blood. Now I am going to tell you about the blood vessels. There are three types of blood vessels: arteries, veins, and capillaries. So one by one we will discuss about them. First is arteries. Arteries carries oxygen rich blood from heart to all parts of the body. So remember this thing, arteries have always pure blood, okay, because it carries oxygen rich blood from heart to all part of the body. And arteries flows of blood is rapid. That is why the arteries are made up of thick and elastic walls, because you know that our heart is pumping. So when blood will go from heart to all parts of the body, it will be go by the great pressure. That is why arteries walls are very thick but elastic quality also, okay. And oxygen in this blood, oxygen rich blood it is, okay. Then second is veins. Veins carries carbon dioxide rich blood from all part of the body to the heart. Means here impure blood will go to the heart for purification. Understood the meaning of arteries and veins? Arteries means pure blood will go from heart to different part of the body by the heart arteries, and by the veins means veins carries carbon dioxide rich, means impure blood. It will be veins will take from all part of the body to the and give to the heart for purification. In veins many valves are present that allow blood to flow only towards heart. In between of veins so many valves are there, that's why it will be go in one direction. And walls of veins are comparatively thin. Arteries veins are thick, and veins walls are little bit thin comparatively compared to arteries, because here blood is collecting from different part of the body and give to the heart for purification. And third is capillaries. Capillaries means these blood vessels are extremely thin and also consist of very thin walls. These vessels help to join up the arteries and veins. They are very thin and they are helping to join arteries and veins, okay, because by the capillaries only they can join to each other. Now the main main part of our transportation in animal is heart. Here you can see the structure of heart also easily, and you have to make the diagram and you can take a screenshot. Heart is an organ that is associated with circulatory system. It is situated in chest cavity with its lower tip slightly tilted towards the left side, little bit tilted it is. And the human heart consists of 4 chambers. The upper 2 chambers are called atria, and the lower 2 chambers are called the ventricles. Downside ventricles, lower 2 chambers, and upper side chambers are called the atria. and the left part of the heart is separated from the right part of the heart with the help of a septum. Otherwise blood can mix together. Okay, so here you can see that blue color means impure blood, carbon dioxide rich blood, and red color means pure blood full of oxygen rich blood. Understood? Pure blood will go to heart, from the heart to different part of the body, and impure blood means from the veins it will be get collected and reach to the heart for purification. So this is a structure of heart.